on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Tampa Bay, the shortstop, number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Travis is right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow. The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Hit well on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, number 35. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Meadows, the runner at first with 2 gone. One ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
2 strikes.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Jake Lamb is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Brendan Rodgers. I don't think we fully realized where this guy's going to end up. Does he stay at short, a la Cal Ripken, that big 6'4" shortstop, or does he move over and make the transition to third and concentrate solely on the bat? Either way, soft hands, the ability to go in the hole with big-time arm across the diamond.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Jake Lamb, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throwing the dirt for the good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Stepping in for the Jays, number 13. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A full count. 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fouled off. Grichuk is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Manny Pena, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He'll start this one at 274. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners on the move for second. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One-0 count. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in now, Austin Meadows. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Well, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Bichette, the runner at third. Sogard at second with one away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, number 35, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto,
Brendan Rodgers bats
the
next.
shortstop,
He was 1 for
number
4 back
7.
in Wednesday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Grounder down the line at third. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 49.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Lowe. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Misses. Ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ready on 1 and 2. Struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Line towards center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Still 1-2. The 1-2 fouled away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Devin Travis.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is in time. A caught stealing for Pena.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopper foul. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pena gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Hunter Wood will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 55, Hunter.
Ready once again, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up.
Leading off to the Rays, the shortstop, number 11.
First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Popped him up. Rogers is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Eric Sogard.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
That's a ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Randall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Grichuk stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So one away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 35, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And now a pitch on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. There is Travis, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Digging in once again, Jake Lamb. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. lifted in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Striding in, Brendan Rodgers will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Derek
attention,
Law
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now to
for the
start
Blue
inning
Jays.
number 7.
Number 64, Derek Law.
So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He'll be
Leading
tasked
off
with
for Tampa
starting
Bay.
things as we
The left
begin the
fielder,
7th.
number 29, Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Law, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena, a couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 1-0. So stepping in, Devin Travis to match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Line to the right side, but foul. Right side, hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. No problem here, one away.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. There's a strike. It's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point after that knock. That's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Grichuk is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
That's in there. Base hit. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now to the plate, Justin Smoke. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Settling in now to Oscar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Tim Meza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Meza.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll go into the slide to make the catch as a fine play there foils the bunt attempt. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Popped straight up. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 35. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-0 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he fouls this one off. Meadows at second with 2 down. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Meadows is digging for home, and he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Late inning problems have doomed this team all season. It's a hallmark of a losing club, not being able to hold a lead. And here's another example of the bullpen serving up the tying run here in the late innings.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Joey Wendell.
Standing in now, Brandon Lowe. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The set and the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Daniel Robertson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Daniel Robertson.
Digging in, Brendan Rodgers. He'll get things started now in the
Leading
bottom
up
of
for
inning number
Toronto,
8.
The shortstop, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Pham will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line. He's starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Reese McGuire will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Rowe is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over. Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And another foul ball. One and two. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Reese McGuire will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Blue Jays. Now catching, number 10.
Sam Gaviglio will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Standing in, Jake Lamb. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jake Lamb.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner towards second, and a glove flip for one. To smoke at first, and they get them both.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
In now, Manny Pena. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one.
Count 1-0.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and two, the pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains 2-2. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 13, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A possible winning run on second. No one out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk, the winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Oliver Drake takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Yandy Diaz is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Yandy Diaz.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
Riding in once again, Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Ball 3.
Off speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. Bichette heads for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. Right side, but it's well foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rays 3, the Blue Jays 2. Yandy Diaz will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the Rays, now playing center field.
Jose Alvarado takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Digging in to try it again, Teoscar Hernandez. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a heater in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now the payoff pitch home. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready now, Brendan Rodgers. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 is a good fastball, swung on and missed. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Full count, here it comes. Got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Reese McGuire comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. from the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Oliver Drake gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Alvarado records the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.